In this video, I'm going to show you how to run your presentation or run your slideshow. So let's say we have 4 slides here. Notice which slide that we have selected. Shows us over here. And of course, right here, we're looking at slide 4. There are a few different ways that we can run our slideshow, so I'll show you a few of those. Up here on your menu, on your ribbon, you can click on Slideshow. And then notice these 2 options, from beginning or from current slide. Okay, so if we want to run our presentation from the beginning, that would be, it would go back to slide 1 and run it from the beginning. You would click on that button, and there you have the first slide will pop up and fill up your entire screen. Now, there are a few different ways to go from slide to slide to slide. I think the easiest, most straightforward way is to hit your enter key. That will take you to the next slide. So now we're looking at slide 2. And then if we hit our enter key again, we'll go to slide 3. Hit our enter key again, we'll go to slide 4, which in this case is our last slide. So if we hit our enter key again, it takes us to this blank slide. And at the very top, in little small type, you might see where it says end of slideshow, click to exit. So if you hit your enter key again, then it takes you back to this view, which is our view for, creating new slides. We call this normal view. Okay. Now, if we're on slide 4, and if we go up here and click on from current slide, it would start the presentation or start the slideshow on that current slide. And in this case, if we hit our enter key, then it's going to end the slideshow, and now we're back to normal view. So there's another way that we can create or start and run a slideshow. Let's click on slide 1, and then we can use this button down here at the bottom. It looks like a projector screen, and when you point to it, it has a little text that pops up that says slideshow. So if we click on that, it will start on the current slide. That's why I clicked on slide 1 to start with. So let's go ahead and click on that to run our slideshow. Now let's talk a little bit about moving around or navigating in the slideshow while you're running it. I told you to use your enter key to move to the next slide. Well, you can also use your left mouse button. You can just click, and that's one way to move to the next slide. You can also use your arrow keys on your keyboard. So if you find your arrow keys, if I hit my right arrow key or my down arrow key, it will take me to the next slide. So the right arrow key or the down arrow key, either one will take you to the next slide. If you use your left arrow key or your up arrow key, so I clicked on my left arrow key and then I clicked on my up arrow key, it will take you backwards through the presentation. So if you're going through the presentation and then you want to go to the previous slide, click your up or your back arrow key. Another thing you can do is with your mouse, you click on your right mouse button. You click on your right mouse button, it brings up this context-sensitive menu. You can go to the next slide, the previous slide, the last viewed slide. So there's a lot of different things that you can do here. Or you can just click on End Show, and it will take you out of the slideshow and take you back to this normal view. Okay. And anytime you're running the slideshow, so let's go back into that. Anytime you're running the slideshow and you want to exit out of it, you can, of course, click your right mouse button, get that quick menu, and say End Show, or you can just hit your Escape key, usually in the upper left-hand corner of your keyboard. You can hit Escape, and it will take you out of running the slideshow and take you back to normal view. So those are a few ways that you can run a slideshow.